In 1872, a small British brig named the Mary Celeste set sail from New York City on a voyage to Genoa, Italy. On board were Captain Benjamin Briggs, his wife, their 2-year-old daughter, and a crew of 7 experienced sailors. The ship was in excellent condition, well provisioned, and carrying a cargo of industrial alcohol. It should have been a straightforward journey, but the Mary Celeste never made it to Genoa. A month later, on December 4th, the British ship Dei Gratia spotted the Mary Celeste adrift, eerily silent, in the choppy waters near the Azores. Captain David Morehouse of the Dei Gratia, a friend of Briggs, knew the sight of an abandoned ship was never a good omen, but he ordered a boarding party to investigate. When they reached the Mary Celeste, they found no one on board. The ship was entirely empty, its passengers and crew gone as if they had vanished into thin air. Strangely, the Mary Celeste was still seaworthy, with all sails raised. The cargo was intact. There was plenty of food and water, and the crew's personal belongings were untouched. Even the last meal set on the table seemed as if it had been left in haste. The only signs of disruption were a few inches of water in the bilge and a missing lifeboat. The ship's log offered few clues. The last entry was dated 10 days earlier, showing the vessel had been sailing through rough seas, but there was no indication of a crisis or any reason why the crew would have abandoned ship. As the Mary Celeste was towed to shore, theories erupted like wildfire. Some speculated the crew had fallen victim to pirates, but that didn't explain why the cargo and valuables remained untouched. Others suggested the possibility of a mutiny or foul play, though there was no evidence of a struggle. More outlandish theories blamed a sea monster, a waterspout, or even a paranormal event. A popular theory at the time suggested that fumes from the alcohol cargo might have caused the crew to abandon ship temporarily, fearing an explosion, only to be lost at sea. But no theory has ever fully explained why an experienced captain and crew would leave a safe floating vessel in the middle of the ocean. The Mary Celeste was eventually refitted and sailed again, but it was said to be cursed. It changed hands numerous times, each new captain meeting an unfortunate end. To this day, no one knows what happened to Captain Briggs, his family, and the crew of the Mary Celeste. The story has become one of the most chilling maritime mysteries, a ghost ship whose silent voyage on the open sea has haunted imaginations for more than a century.